Tom, just when you thought clowns were scary, there's been a big study from the European Respiratory Society into the positive effect of clowns in hospitals. So, in children's hospitals, things like that, when you have the clowns coming in.
Yeah.
They're looking at the effect if this actually has a positive effect or if it actually just terrifies the children. So it's looking at it.
Okay.
Right? And apparently the groups that studied that had the clowns in there doing, the antics, having fun and all that, would diminish the time in hospital by a couple of hours on average. So it's there to say that clowns do have a positive effect in hospitals and dressing up and things like that.
Yeah, you could say that, or you could say the kids are so scared of these clowns that they're like, just get me out of here. I'll be sick at home. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah. And Apple is under strife. I feel like they're in the news a little bit for their legal stuff, but pretty much Apple has to pay the Irish government $21 billion.
21 bill.
21 billion Australian, yes.
Jeez, what for?
So pretty much they were doing some dodgy tax stuff and weren't paying tax in that area of Europe, and they were using a kind of a legal system with Ireland to evade tax. And so Apple wouldn't have to pay as much, but in turn have to now pay Ireland back.
Well, I just looked up how much Apple is worth. It looks like $21 billion is chump money to them. Because
it's nothing.
The company's worth $3.38 trillion, and that's in American dollars.
I just don't think they would care, would they?
No, you just pay that.
Yeah, it's
you just pay. You wouldn't drag that one out.
Exactly right. And Gold Coast Sun star Mac Andrew, right, has reportedly signed what could be the richest deal in AFL history.
Really?
Mac
Andrew,
yeah. It took me by
surprise. He's a gun, but he's like 20 years old.
He's really good, but it took me by surprise as well. He's penned a 6-year deal. The games should trigger in 2030 to activate a further 4 years, but pretty much all in all, the whole deal overall could be between $12 and $14 million.
$12 to $14 million.
Yeah, over about, 9-10 years. But yeah, it's expected it could be at least 1.3 mil a season.
That is an insane amount of money to throw towards a 20-year-old. I mean, you just don't know how they're going to go. He had a great season this year, but you just don't know, do you? I mean, that's it. That stumped me.
So he won't see the money until after 2025, because that's when I think this contract ends. But after that, he will be on this deal, and it kind of puts, Dustin Martin, Lance Franklin to shame in terms of their deals in the past. So
this is a monster deal.
Huge one. Tom, you probably would have seen in the news, I mean, it was being reported today that Drew Ginn, the awesome foursome rower, had a bunch of his gold medals stolen out of his car.
Yeah, what was it? 3 gold medals and 1 of his silver?
Yeah. So 4 medals in total.
Rough.
It is rough. It is rough. And it is rough as well, especially that he was doing a school presentation, doing one of those, give the medals to the kids, they get to pass it around, and he does an inspirational speech, goes to leave it in his car. They whacked off a wetsuit, a GoPro.
Thank God that's where that went.
And and of course the medals. Yeah. So there's a bunch stolen out of his car. That's pretty crazy. And it's also been reported that they've found the guy.
Yes, I did see that. They found the guy, but they still haven't located the medals. What shits me off about this a little bit, right, is that these are Olympic gold medals, silver medals. I don't know the market where you'd actually be able to sell them. Like, surely they wouldn't be worth that much. It would only be worth so much to Drew, where the sentimental value of having gold medals, Olympic gold medals.
I think it would be worth a lot in the sense that
who's
it
going to buy
belonged...
it? You can't. You'd have to sell it on the black market because you couldn't sell it to cashies.
You couldn't be obvious about it. No, it would be the black... It would be some underground criminal that just loves the Olympic history.
Loves the awesome foursome.
Yeah, I guess the awesome foursome had their time in the sun and they're a bit of Olympic history, so it'd be pretty valuable to have in that sense.
Yeah. It's just an awful thing to do.
It's just stupid.
It's one thing to break into someone's car and steal things out of your car.
The wetsuit, come on. Now that's
Maybe
a petty crime.
The thief is an avid surfer. Or diver.
What's the thief trying to be? Just playing mixed match with different athletic skills. I want to be a surfer one day. I want to be a rower someday.
Sounds like he was just taking whatever he could hold.
Yeah.
But we want to go to the text line here, Callum. 0428 927 927. What got stolen from your car?
And it usually is a lot of petty, stupid stuff. I remember when I was a kid, my mum's car got broken into. Took all the So Fresh CDs.
All the So Fresh CDs.
And there was valuable stuff in that car as well. So it really griped me that they went for the thing that was valuable to a kid. So Fresh 2007 summer hits. And they knocked that off.
Left all the money, just wanted the CDs. Like, that's not So Fresh 2014, is it?
God, that's so rare. Black Eyed Peas are on it. But yeah, so I've had that stolen stolen out of the car?
Let's get into it. Got this text come through here. My car got broken into and my wedding DVD was the only thing that got stolen. They didn't take my Ray-Bans or the coins. I was very confused.
It is so bizarre, right? You know, what are they going to use with the wedding tape?
I don't know. Why would you want someone else's wedding tape? Maybe they just needed a new tape to tape over something.
Tape over something, yeah. Or they could just be really into their reality TV, wanted a slice of life of what someone's actual wedding was like or something. This one here, hi Fresh. Years ago in Sydney, my spark plugs and bonnet got stolen from my car. Back then, the bank accused me of stealing it as I was a teenage girl.
Who's stealing a bonnet?
A bonnet is huge.
Spark plugs, okay, I can maybe see the appeal of stealing spark plugs, but a bonnet?
And the bonnet is not discreet either.
How the hell do you even walk around with a bonnet?
Without someone, surely at least one person is questioning you. One sane person on the street thinks, hey, maybe that should be reported.
You'd have to be walking around like overalls and pretend you're a mechanic or something. Otherwise, it's just a sight.
High-vis vest on.
Something that you'd hear about in the Weird Weekly Wrap, which is coming up next. But hey, let's head over to Liam, who's here in Adelaide. Liam, mate, what got stolen out of your car?
Yeah, how you going, fellas?
Yeah,
Very good.
mate. And yourself?
Just want to start by saying you're an absolute pisser. You just crack me up every morning. But, yeah, so
Cheers, Liam.
someone smashed one of my... no worries. Someone smashed one of my windows just to steal $15 worth of change out my car.
$15 bucks?
You're kidding me. They smashed a window just for $15.
Liam, what was the $15 bucks going to go towards? Bit of Macca's or something?
Nah, it was just, yeah, probably. It was just loose change. Yeah, the window ended up costing me a couple $100, so yeah.
Jeez, Liam, when we're talking about this $15 of loose change, are we talking like silver coins or are they all golds?
Majority of it was probably silvers, yeah.
It just must go through the criminal's head like, I'm here now. I guess I'll take what I can. It kind of sucks, but...
What an absolute cooker. Good on you, Liam.
Hey, Caitlin.
No worries.
Caitlin in Manapara, tell us what got taken out of the car.
I was sleeping over at my cousin's house one time and his ashtray got stolen with all the ciggy butts, but they left the $100+.
Oh, bloody hell.
There was over $100 of gold coins sitting in the centre console. They left that and just took the ciggy butts. So.
Caitlin, how many ciggy butts are we talking? Over 100?
No.
Enough to make one full cigarette if they attach them together with glue.
Yeah, has this criminal
probably,
never heard of the pub? Just go around the ashtrays at the pub. Don't break into cars.
Yeah.
That's huge. I mean, as well, could just buy a pack with the coins there, right?
Yeah. Take the coins and buy your own.
They could have bought, because this was back in the day when ciggies were still kind of cheap. They could have bought 5 or 6 packs with the coins that were in the car.
Yeah. Hey, maybe he's just got a fetish for smoking other people's butts.
Yeah, or just a dumb criminal.
Science has cracked the code on how to win a game of rock, paper, scissors almost every time.
Finally, I'm glad the research money is going into good stuff, top-end stuff.
I mean, this is perfect if you're someone who likes to rock off when you're paying the bill or, who gets first dibs on the water slide or just friendly competition to show your friends that, yes, you are truly a rock, paper, scissors master.
Geez, if you can win back-to-back rock, paper, scissors, it's damn impressive.
Yeah, so it kind of goes into the whole psychology of rock, paper, scissors, the science behind it. And basically, you can't use this strategy on a game of one. It has to be best 2 out of 3 because the first round, they say, is essentially meaningless. So before I explain how you can win rock, paper, scissors almost every time, I figured we could play a quick round to test it out.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
All right, so how we'll do this is we'll go rock, paper, scissors, and then we'll say whatever we go.
Yep,
so rock,
easy.
paper, scissors, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, paper.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Start.
Rock, paper, scissors, paper. All right, so I win the first round there.
Okay. All right, maybe the science is not lying.
Yeah, all right, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, rock. And I win. Best 2 out of 3.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that the funding is going to a good place for this research. Tell us how you win rock, paper, scissors.
All right. So basically, studies show that men are more likely to use rock first, as you did. That's why I used paper. And women are more likely to use scissors first. So you'd want to use rock against women. But if you win that first round, again, the first round doesn't really matter, but you can try and use that psychology of what men and women are more likely to use. If you win that first round, you're going to want to use what would have beaten you. So I used paper.
Yeah.
which means I'd want to use scissors for the next round.
Next, right.
The psychology is that the person you're playing will use what you used to win that first round. Then, if you lost that first round, you want to use what your opponent used to beat you. So if you beat me with a rock
Yeah.
and I use scissors, I would want to change to the second round and use a rock against you because you're more likely to use scissors.
Yeah, okay, there's a lot there. I feel like you're really loving the lecturing on how to beat rock, paper, scissors. Man's come in with a jacket, some leather on the elbows. This is what you're going to start teaching at the uni.
Yeah, well, yes, I've got a lecture at Flinders University coming up later on today, actually.
I didn't ask them. I'm just going to crash the course. Teach them some real science. Those engineering students won't know what hit them.
There you go, Adelaide. It's been tested. The theory works. That is how you'll win rock, paper, scissors almost every time.
Footy. I can't hear what you're saying. Footy. You gotta have to speak up. Footy. Hoodie? Cookie? Missouri? What are you saying? It's footy.
Mouthful of SANFL with Tom and Callum on Fresh 92.7.
That's right, Callum. Mouthful of SANFL. It's
Yes.
our favourite game we're playing at the moment. Basically, we see how many marshmallows we can cram into our mouths and say a footy-related term going to the SANFL. If you get the word correct, what do you get to do?
Well, pretty much you get to go to the grand final for SANFL in our big fresh box. There's food, drinks, DJs, so you get to do that, plus watch all the game from this awesome view right by the scoreboard and the hills. So it's probably the best spot, the best seat in the house.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And if you do get it correct, you get to come along. You also get to bring a mate along with you.
Exactly. You won't be alone. Get to bring a mate and enjoy it as you do. But Tom, I mean, it's pretty funny. I feel like the days go on with this game and we get more and more people around the office saying, what the hell are you doing? I like it. Free marshmallows at the end of it. You get to eat. So it works out for us just fine.
Yes. Well, it works out for you. I can't say I have a massive sweet tooth. And something about cramming marshmallows in at my mouth at 20 to 9 in the morning.
You know, it's a huge spectacle as well. It seems like people run from upstairs just to see us do this because it looks disgusting.
It's a sacrifice. We're doing a sacrifice.
Exactly. And they come and look through the window to see what it looks like because it is a sight. But yes, today is your turn, Tom. You'll be cramming your face with the marshmallows and saying a footy-related word. Call up and tell us what the word is, and those grand final tickets are yours.
That's it. All right, I'm going to start putting marshmallows into my mouth. What else can you do at the SANFL as I put marshmallows in my mouth?
So at the SANFL, there are a bunch of games and prizes, a lot of stuff for the kids, a few bars, things like that, food trucks. So heaps and heaps of different things, as well as the awesome spectacle of the footy. Oh, God. I thought I was bad yesterday. I thought I cracked about 7. What do you got? 6. But you have a notoriously small mouth. It is crammed to the brim. I can barely see Tom's teeth. He is going to attempt to say the word. There is marshmallow dust flying everywhere. Go for it. All right. You're going to have to say it again. You're going to have to speak up. If you know what Tom is saying, I'll get you to say it one more time. Call up now.
We got Leanne on the line. G'day, Leanne. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, guys. How are you?
Very good.
Very well, thank
now,
you.
Leanne, what's your favourite SANFL team? Do you go for the footy?
I do. I'm more into AFL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm a Crows girl,
Cool.
but any footy is footy, so it's all good.
Exactly
That's
right.
it. Well, you can follow the Crows in the SANFL.
What?
The Crows in the SANFL. They've got a team there. Hey, Leanne, what word do you think I said?
I think you said rugby.
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 All right. Rugby,
Yeah.
interesting choice. Obviously a completely different sport, so I don't know.
It's footy in some states, but
that's it,
Leanne,
though.
we can let you know rugby is
Not it.
incorrect.
Incorrect,
Oh,
Leanne.
damn it.
Close.
No worries.
Cheers.
Hey,
Thank you, Leanne.
Keep trying, keep calling up. We will be playing for the rest of the week. We got Brian in Hillbank. Tell us, Brian, your favourite SANFL team. What's the go?
It is Port Adelaide.
Yep.
the Maggies.
Unfortunately, yeah, they're not going very well in their SANFL, but hopefully they'll go well this Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely.
In,
Hey, best of luck to them this Friday night, Brian. You going to be going?
No,
No, you boycotted the team.
Doesn't want the heartbreak.
Yeah, I did try to get tickets. Couldn't get tickets, unfortunately.
Yeah, watch it
bugger.
from the pub.
Brian, what word do you think I said for your chance to come along to the SANFL Grand Final in the Fresh Box?
Brisbane.
Brisbane. I haven't heard of someone going for a city yet. That's a great guess.
Not bad. Oh, let's hear it one more time.
Yeah, you know what? It has a little tinge to it.
Brian,
Isn't it though, Brian?
Brisbane is
Incorrect.
Oh,
Brian, it's devastation after devastation. First Port and their antics.
Don't
and
worry,
now this.
Brian, because we're doing this every day in the lead up to the grand final, still tomorrow and still all of next week. Let's go to Rebecca over in Highbury. Rebecca, how are you going?
Good morning. Good. How are you?
Very good.
well.
Rebecca, this is an awesome way to watch the footy. Who would you be bringing?
Gee, I have to toss up between the kid and the husband. We'll see.
Either or.
Whoever's nicer to you on the day, hey?
Pretty much, yep.
Now, Rebecca, what word do you think I said for your chance to win?
Oh, I have to go for the team, the Redlegs.
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 My new team that I'm going for. I'm an avid supporter ever since the weekend. So, yeah, you made me excited saying Redlegs.
And my legitimate team. Rebecca, Redlegs, let's hear it. Is correct!
Woo! Nice, Rebecca. Go the Redlegs.
Go the Redlegs, and a shout out to Connor McLean, who should be playing but is injured.
Good
So,
stuff.
There you go.
Shout out to you, Connor McLean. Hey, Rebecca, congratulations. You and either your kid or your husband will be coming along to the SANFL Grand Final on the 22nd of September. It's coming up soon.
Tom, of course, we're doing the weird weekly wrap-up, all the strange things you've seen out in Adelaide, just all the little things. And right now, I think we have to be a little bit extra funnier because the corporate fat cat has just walked into our studio and he is giving a live assessment right here on air.
Although he's not trusted with a mic. Let's get into the weird weekly wrap-up. All the strange things we've seen around Adelaide, of course. If you have seen anything weird on our streets, text it through to us on 0428 927 927.
Saw this couple, Tom, the other day walking down near Benithan Park kind of area.
Yeah, okay.
Bunch of flowers.
Yeah.
The girl walks past, grabs one of the flowers, starts smelling it like it's from a Disney movie, and then passes it on to the boyfriend to smell as well. And I was like, it's one of those things I don't think I've ever seen outside
I don't think
of
I've
the
ever
movies.
seen anyone do that.
No.
Legitimately smell a flower.
As if
that
there's
irks me a little bit, actually.
chipmunks or something were going to come out of the forest and start talking. Like, it was bizarre. It felt like a Disney movie. Never seen it before.
I went shopping down Rundle Mall the other day and went into the David Jones Centre. And you know, when you go up a level, up the first sort of escalators there, they have that dog and I believe it's like a bunny rabbit or a cat playing a game of chess.
Yeah, it's a big statue there up on the top floor.
Yeah, and they have the heads of the animal, the body of a human. Well, I didn't realise something about this, but the dog statue, if you look closely enough, has a bit of a surprise down under.
It's holding a package.
I'll tell you what, it puts the statue of David to shame as well.
Have you not seen that before?
I've never seen
That's
it.
an Adelaide icon. One of those secrets of Adelaide that, hey, if you look under the chess table, is secretly holding a weapon there. Have you not seen that?
I've never seen it before,
I
no.
thought that was an iconic Adelaide thing.
If you haven't seen it, head on down and give it a suss.
I love that the artist who made that statue is finally going to be like, I'm glad my work's getting appreciated. They're finally going to see the bunny for what it is.
That's our weird weekly wrap-up. Yesterday, you were telling us about a Mexican woman who has been coined the Roach Lady because she would bring a cockroach to restaurants, pop it in her food, and receive the meal for free, basically. But as you were walking all of us through this story, something pretty embarrassing happened to you. And I think we should hear it one more time in case anyone missed it or forgets what I'm talking about. Here it is.
And then goes through with that. And pretty much, my alarm's going off. Never happened to me before. I
You
swear
had
this
an
never
alarm
happens.
go off. Why you had an alarm set for 8:30 in the morning when you know we're presenting the show is anyone's guess.
No idea what happened there. Clearly a radio rival has tapped into my phone and tried to ruin our show by setting an alarm. Damn you, John Lamb from the gardening show.
Radio rival, it's not nighttime Callum, is it?
Leon Byner's trying to screw us. Hopping on my phone at night, putting an alarm on.
You haven't got any more surprises for us this morning, have you?
I was going to hit the fire alarm later today. Get an evacuation.
What I want to do is I want to go to the Fresh Fam here, Callum. Did your phone get you in trouble, Adelaide? We're going to head to the text line here because some of these texts are absolutely insane, Callum.
Got this one here. Phone alarm went off during a minute of silence at my grandpa's funeral. Jeez, this is a heavy way to start. The alarm was to remind me to check the footy score from Alex. God, man.
Put it on Do Not Disturb.
Just say to the priest, sorry, I'm just going to go out to the bathroom.
Got another text in here from Jonathan. Left some pretty raunchy stuff on the iPad. Had the setting on that doesn't turn your screen off.
Yep.
The in-laws stumbled by it. Never been the same.
Yeah. I love how they have to mention it's the iPad because it does actually make it a hell of a lot worse. Bigger screen, more
Easier to
danger.
work out what you're watching.
This one here, my phone is half broken. Went to text someone and my phone on its own, will I swear, ended up texting my grandpa Stink. She still doesn't understand it wasn't me, and I think it genuinely upset her.
Yeah,
Grandma, yeah. So texting on its own accord, not good.
Yeah. Another text here. Yeah, my phone is always on loud. I was out shopping and started getting a call. Turned out my husband had changed my ringtone and decided to prank me. The ringtone in question was "I'm sexy and I know it."
Quality prank.
Fair enough.
Not too bad.
I'm all for it.
Yeah. This one here, my phone told me it needed an update. Updated it. It was a scam update, charged $700.
Jeez.
Why do you know that was a thing?
Yeah. That actually, I saw that recently pop up on my dad's phone. It's like, is this real? I'm like, no.
Right.
No, it's not real.
Yeah, that's the classic old dad. Hey, should I hit that big red button that says you've won a free iPad? And you're like, please don't.
It looks so dodgy. Hey, we just got a text come through. Someone's brother is currently suspended from school for 10 weeks for recording a fight.
Yeah, fair enough.
There you go. That is the phone getting you in trouble.